Hi everyone. So today in this video we are going to solve task 3 data analysis. You are going to edit a spreadsheet to calculate profit and loss for the Alinavo Beach and Dive Resort. Alinavo's financial year is split into 4 quarters. It means in a year there are 12 months. So it is split into 4 quarters. Each quarter is having 3 months. All currency values must be displayed to 0 decimal places. Unlike the previous task, in this task they have given you a spreadsheet to work with. So your first question is open and examine the file 2032 summary.csv in a spreadsheet package. So first thing we have to do is open this file 2032 summary. In the header, so this is the file 2032 summary. So we have opened it. Let's increase the column width so that all the data is completely visible. Okay, so this is the file given. In the header, enter and center align the text edited by followed by space, your name, center number and candidate number. So go to insert, header and footer. This has opened the header. We have to enter edited by colon space, name, center number, candidate number. Okay, that is done. In the footer, enter and center align the text, edited on followed by a space, today's automated date, a space, then the text at followed by the space, then automated time. So two things you have to enter. One is today's date, the other one is automated time. So first thing you have to type edited on in the footer. So to do that again we go to insert, click on header and footer. Choose go to footer. This will take us to the footer. In the center you have to type edited on colon space automated date. You just have to click on current date, then space at space current time. So now date and time are inserted. If you click anywhere outside you can see today's date and time. Now to come back to the normal view, just go to view tab, normal. This will take us back to the normal view. So we have entered both the header as well as the footer in our document. Save the spreadsheet with the file name summary underscore followed by a center number and candidate number. So you are asked to save the spreadsheet with the file name is given, and when you are saving the spreadsheet it's very important you save it as an Excel workbook. So go to file, save as. This is my folder. So you have to save all your files in your folder, and the file name given is summary underscore center number, say 1234 underscore your GR number, just any random number. Then here you have to choose Excel workbook. This step is very important. You have to choose it as an Excel workbook. Only then after saving you will be able to see the formulas that you have typed. So make sure you are saving it as Excel workbook, then click save. Once you click save, you can see the new file name will be appearing on the top. Let's see the next question. Format the spreadsheet to look like this. So here you can see There are two rows above this highest quarterly profit. There are two rows are there and some text, that is Alinavo Beach and Dive Resort has been entered, and it spans over the columns A to G. So we have to select the cells A to G, make it as a single cell. Then we have to enter the text Alinavo Beach and Dive Resort. Okay, so that we have to do. Then here you can see row 8. All the headings are made center aligned and bold. So there are certain things then you have to notice. All this first column data, it has been right aligned and they are made bold. So let's start from row 1. So in row 1 you have to enter Alinavo Beach and Dive Resort, and it spans over the columns A to G. So before that we have to make two new rows. Just select this one, row 1, click on insert twice. This will insert two new rows. Now select A to G, merge and center. This will make it into a single cell. Now type the text Alinavo Beach and Dive Resort. When you are asked to enter something, you should be very careful about the spellings. Spelling mistakes will cost you marks, so please be careful. Don't make any spelling mistakes. So I have entered the text. Now I have to format the text so that it looks like what is given in the question paper. I'm just selecting this one, increasing the size, going to make it italic, bold. I think this looks somewhat like Comic Sans, so let me try Comic Sans. Yes, that looks more closer to what is given in the question paper, so I have made this to Comic Sans MS. Then let me check any further information is given regarding this. Yes, so they have told format the merged cell in row 1 to contain orange text. So the text color should be orange. The font size should be 24 on a black background. This text in this cell should contrast with the background when printed in black and white. So certain information they have given, it should be orange colored text. The font size should be 24 and black background. So let's do all these changes. So select this one. I'm going to make the text orange and the background should be black, and the size of the font should be 24. Okay, so I have done these changes. Now let's see the question paper once again. Format the text in the merge cells. Okay, that is regarding another one. So here if you notice, you can see B, C, D, E, F, G and A is little more wider. E. Just increase A little bit. Okay, so I think it's fine. Now row A, all the data written in row A, they are right aligned. So I'll just select all this right aligned. I'll make it bold also, right aligned, bold, right aligned, bold, right aligned, bold, right aligned, bold. So I have made this bold. Then quarter, month, visitors, income, expenditure, profit. All these are made bold. Bold, and I'm going to make it as the center one. Okay, so that is done. You can see borders are given here, so I'm also going to give borders. So I'll just select the required cells and I'm going to give borders. So click here, all borders. This one also, all borders. This one, borders. This one, I'm going to give borders. This one, again we have to give borders. This also we have to give borders. Let's see. Annual total, yeah, annual total also need borders. Okay, so we have given borders for this. Now we are almost done. Now here in the quarter, that is column B, these cells are merged together and one is displayed at the center. Some information has been given, some instruction has been given regarding that. Format the text in the merged cells in column B to be of font size 20. So let's merge the cells first. Select all the cells, merge and center. Then I'll make it 20. Here also I'll merge and center. Then make it 20. Here also I'll do the same thing, merge and center. Then I'll be making it as 20. Here also I do same thing, merge and center, make it as 20. And all these are center aligned, so I'll just keep it in the center. Click here, center, click this one, center. Then let's check once again. So here you can see this month names are center aligned. So let's select the month names. Center, 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 center. So the month names are also center line. So now I feel we have done all the required changes so that our spreadsheet is looking like what is given in the question paper. So we are done with that task. Now moving on to the next question. In cell D12, D12 means this cell. In cell D12, use a function to calculate the total number of visitors for April, May and June. We are asked to calculate the total number of visitors for April, May and June. So calculate the total, we will be using the sum function equals sum, select these values, close the bracket, enter. We got 41. Now in cell E12, E12 means this one. In cell E12, use a function to calculate the total income for April, May and June. So again I click here, equals sum, select these, close the bracket, enter. Now again, in F12, use a function to calculate the total expenditure for April, May and June. Click here, equals sum. Select these values, close the bracket, enter. Now replicate the formula entered in steps 2 to 4 to calculate the subtotals for all the other quarters. So we have to do the same procedure for same formula for all the other quarters, that is quarter 2, quarter 3 and quarter 4. So I'm going to find the sum for total visitors, income and expenditure for the other 3 quarters. We do the same procedure here and enter the equal sum, close the bracket, enter, equal sum. Now in the third quarter, equals sum, it's sum, equals sum. So we have calculated the total for all the 4 quarters, the total number of visitors for total number of visitors, total income and total expenditure for all the 4 quarters. Now question 6 is calculate the profit for each month and quarter. You have to calculate for each month. So for April, May, June, like that you have to calculate for each month as well as for each quarter. So let's calculate that one, and they have given the formula already. Profit is calculated as income minus expenditure. So here I'll be using the formula equals income minus expenditure. Enter. I click here, copy down the formula. Again here equals income minus expenditure. Copy down the formula. Again here income minus expenditure. Copy down the formula. Again here equals income minus expenditure. Copy down the formula. So we have calculated the profit for every month. Now we are going to calculate the profit for quarters. So equals the total income for that quarter minus expenditure equals total income for that quarter minus expenditure equals total income for third quarter minus expenditure equals total income for fourth quarter minus expenditure. So we have calculated the profit for every month as well as for every quarter. Now format cell G9 to have a red background with white text only if the value in the cell is negative. Apply this formatting to cells B3 to B6, that is these cells, and to all the other cells containing numeric value in the column. So here we are going to use a conditional formatting. So you have to use a conditional formatting, and the formatting that you have to do is you have to give a red background with white text if the value in the cell is negative. Let's see, is there any cell with negative values? Yes, here. Here you can see 2, 3 cells are here with negative values. So to notice these values easily, we are going to do the formatting. So first we are going to apply the formatting here in cell G9. So let's see. I'll show it to one cell, then after that we will do it for all the cells. So go to conditional formatting, new rule, format only the cells that contain the cell value less than 0. Less than 0 means negative. If the cell value is less than 0, click on format. The fill should be red and the text should be white in color. Okay, so this is how it looks like with a red background, white text. Then click OK. So right here it's not a negative number, so it doesn't make any change. Now let's do this for this entire column. So select all, go to conditional formatting, new rule, format only the cells that contain cell value less than 0, format the color of the font, that the letters should be in white and the fill should be red. So this is how it looks like. Click OK. So here you can see these cells which are having negative values, they are now displayed in a red background with white colored text. That is done. We are asked to apply the same conditional formatting for these cells from B3 to B6 also. So we are going to do the same thing here too. Select the cells B3 to B6, go to conditional formatting, then we click on new rule, format only the cells that contain cell value less than 0. Click on format, the fill should be red and the font should be white in color. Click OK. So we have applied the conditional formatting to these cells also. So that step is done. Now the next question is in cell B3, use a function to display the highest profit of any quarter. So you have to use a function to display the highest profit for any quarter. So for that, to find the highest of a set of value, we are going to use the max function. So equals max, then we will select these values. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Close the bracket, enter. So you can see the highest quarter profit is for quarter 2 and that value is displayed here. Now the next one, in cell B4, use a function to display the lowest profit for any quarter. So let's say which will be the lowest. Lowest will be this one, -3277. To find the lowest quarterly profit, we are going to use a function named min. Min in short for minimum. So the name of the function is min. Use min function and let's select the profits for each quarter, comma, this one, close the bracket, enter. Okay, that's done. Now in cell B5, use a function to display average monthly profit. So here you are asked to find average monthly profit. So equals, will we use the function average, then we will select month values, comma, the month values for quarter 2, the monthly profit values for quarter 3, the monthly profit values for quarter 4, close the bracket, enter. Okay. Now the next question is, in cell B6, use a function to display average quarterly profit. Again, we are going to use an average function. Average. Every formula should start with an equal sign. This value, comma, this profit, comma, this profit, comma, this profit. Close the bracket, and so we have calculated the average quarterly profit also. Now format all the currency values in dollars with 0 decimal places. So select all these values. We will go to number group, currency, make it 0. Okay. Here also we will do the same thing. Select all. Click on the small arrow. Currency. It's already dollar sign. Make this 0. Okay. Okay. That step is done. Question number 14. You don't have to do it here. So we are done with all the questions. Now save this one. Control S. And save this file. Go to File, Print. So you can see all these values here, your header and footer also. Now using the snipping tool, select the required area, copy, open your evidence document. Here screenshot evidence task 3, show values. Just click here, paste it here using Ctrl V. It will get pasted. Now save your evidence file. So we are done with all the 3 tasks now. Thank you everyone.